So guys, welcome back to the channel today with Jason Orme.
Good afternoon.
We're currently sat in something that needs its own video because this is for all the business owners out there and maybe people that need a small van. Welcome to the best thing you can probably buy.
Yeah, so I'm really attached to this little vehicle.
You are very attached to this, I must admit. Very much so.
As in, it was, I'm not going to say cheap as chips to buy, but certainly very reasonable. So,
Yes.
COVID has just struck. We found ourselves in need of a vehicle that could run around the Isle of Wight with parcels.
Yeah.
This was fantastic.
This is the right thing to buy for
a
that
Ford
scenario.
Fiesta van. Now, the derivative of van that this is, it is a Mark 7.5. So it is the shape that we're all familiar with the current, well, sorry, the last of the Ford Fiesta ST 4 cylinders.
Yeah.
So it is that shape. The good points of this vehicle are as follows. So this is a sport. What that means, there's no engine change really. I think it has.
So it's still got the diesel variant.
It's got the 4-cylinder,
5 speeds,
95 horsepower.
Yeah.
TDCi engine.
Yeah. Which does how much mpg? Sorry.
So darting around the Isle of Wight, with the air conditioning on, it does 49.8.
Wow.
So we're 50
at 50 mpg around town,
which is the main reason
insane.
I'm so attached to it.
Yeah.
Because it's the cheapest vehicle to run
cheap.
that I own.
Yeah.
Wow. It has its 4 drawbacks. It's not a car. It only has 2 seats.
2 seats. As you can spot,
Yes,
ST seats.
I have
Let's go. But this didn't start like it's not an ST van. This they didn't make an ST van.
No. All I've done is I've put a Maxton kit on it.
Yeah.
I've dropped it on IBACs.
Yeah.
1552.
It actually sits really nicely as well, especially with the wheel choice. It sits just right. And today we're actually we're on a canoe as well.
I've got my kayak
on top because you were out in it last night.
I was out in it,
and it makes sense for it to still be on there because it's a versatile vehicle.
I'm going out tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah,
keep it on there. And I think for the video it's funny as well.
Absolutely.
It just looks the part, doesn't it?
It does look cool. But just showing you how versatile it is. I mean, as vans go, yes, it's the smallest van currently on the market in the UK, as in payload space. But what it does mean for a business is most of these vehicles have VAT attached to them.
Yeah.
So
and this is the bit that's going to benefit a lot of business owners out there, I think, is actually knowing this information.
Yeah.
And knowing about these vehicles, especially because if you didn't want like a Corsa van, this is why you'd have this. You'd have this variant.
So the same thing goes for all vehicles that are vans, commercial vehicles. They have their drawbacks, they have their positives. So positives being, you can claim your VAT element of the purchase price. So this was £5,500 plus VAT.
Yeah.
That was with 80,000 miles beginning of COVID.
So
before
2 years
vehicles
ago
went mental.
Yeah.
This is probably worth more now than it was then. With 101,000.
Oh, so you've done some miles.
I've done 20,000 miles. Yeah, it's been a really helpful, busy little van.
Yeah.
So yes, you can get your VAT back for the purchase price of the vehicle. Perfect.
Perfect.
The vehicle's purchase price entirely comes off your bottom line because it's seen as a tool, for your business.
Yeah.
But let's not just say that. You wouldn't get that with a car. So if you had that as a car, if you're a limited company, you would pay company car tax for a Ford Fiesta.
Yeah.
You would not have it seen as a liability as such.
Yeah.
So the versatile nature of this being a 2-seater van, you've got the commercial side of it seen as a company. Perfect. And I get to use it. I get to use the fuel in it, and it's all deducted from the company. It doesn't hurt your personal pocket.
So if you're a business, you can get into one of these, regardless if you actually need a massive payload or whatever. If you don't, this is the perfect scenario for any small business out there.
Absolutely.
If you're doing little deliveries, if you're doing just general things around, this is like the ultimate idea, isn't it?
But it's cheap.
And everything comes off the business, but in a sense it's not crushing the business either because it's cheap to run, it's cheap to get into, it's cheap to actually fuel. I mean, it's 50 mpg, which is insane, and you've still got more than enough room, in my opinion.
We use this mainly for taking wheels to the wheel seeing, to have wheels coated.
4 wheels in there.
We get
very
4 alloys
easy.
in. We'll get small panels in it if we need to, parcels for the shop delivery. So it has loads of plus points. I've lent it to customers over the years.
Yeah.
The other good thing though is if you're into modifying your cars, as I am,
you can't leave stuff alone.
This is a Fiesta.
Yeah.
So Maxton, what have you got? We've got everything.
Yeah, they've got
lower into kits. Shares the same as a Fiesta car.
Yeah.
So modifying it is dirt cheap. I have got a little surprise coming for it today.
Oh, very exciting.
Ordered a front mount intercooler.
Oh, nice.
I think you're going to follow that.
Yeah, we are going to follow that in separate video because this is going around the track at Silverstone. Because it's a versatile car. Look at that lovely 911. You guys wouldn't have seen that. It's a lovely 911
beautiful.
there. But yeah, versatility again. This can be used and enjoyed outside of work to the point where we're actually going to take this around track.
I'm taking it around Silverstone.
Yeah, we'll do a solid video on that, see what it's like taking a van round.
Handles so well.
Yeah.
Not really sure if it's because it's slightly lighter at the back. The van feels quite quick.
You might find out on track if that's going to work in your favour or not. We'll find out when it comes to it.
Modifications leading up to the track will be an intercooler.
Yep.
From AirTech.
Yeah.
That arrives today. We're also going to fit an exhaust system to it, which we're having some adaptations made to let it flow a little bit better and possibly hear some noise.
Yeah, okay, that's good. It's completely silent.
The story is, this was being used with customers as well. We've replaced it, as you've seen in another video.
Yeah.
This is now mine again. So I'm dailying this throughout my working life. It's too good to keep lending to customers. I don't want it to get too abused and too hit, wheels, etc. So I'm going to get it back, do a few mods, make it the van I really want it to be for daily life, still get 50 mpg, and it's quite cool to smoke around in. It goes well. It's been mapped.
It also looks the part.
Yeah,
it looks cool.
I've always been chuffed with the livery.
Yeah, and the wheel choice, it just looks right.
1552.
Yeah, they did well. They do really well.
They did well with the offset.
Yeah.
So there's no spaces required. No, all you need to do is drop it.
Yeah.
Put a decent side shoulder of tyre, so a 215. Yeah. And they just look great.
It just works.
Yeah, it does.
So as an overall overview, very well at the moment because of prices. Funny to get into pricing. Don't get me wrong. They were affordable, but now
they've gone
not
up
as much. Don't get me wrong.
There are Mark 7s out there. So the one that wasn't the updated facelift dashboard and the updated facelift headlights, the Mark 7s, they are still £3,000 and £4,000.
Yeah,
bargain.
So you can get into one of them.
Essentially
quite
the same vehicle with the 1.6 litre diesel engine, still very good on fuel, still easy to mod. But what I like about this, Sync 3, awesome.
Gets it
reverse
done.
Camera,
perfect.
Satellite navigation, cruise control, steering wheel controls, air conditioning, heated front screen, heated rear screen, auto lights, auto wipers.
Perfect then, isn't it, for everything?
Folding in mirrors. It literally has got everything from a Fiesta ST2.
Yeah.
The only thing it doesn't have is heated bum warmers. Now, that is easy to retrofit.
Yeah.
I've got heated ST seats that's got the elements.
Yeah.
And again, I know various friends of ours that have done it. That's all it's missing from being pretty much the perfect daily for £5,500 and great fuel, and it looks cool. I'm never going to sell it. Why would I sell this?
No, of course not. And what you've actually done here is created a cool product that Ford at the time could have done. They could have made an ST van.
Yeah, and they did release
and do you know what,
ideas about it.
Yeah, they did. And I've seen a few bits, and the Sport was nice. It's got nice bumpers on it. Nice,
exactly.
It does look the part.
And it did come with a set of 17s.
Yeah, which is it is fantastic. But this is like if Ford took the ST to the van. This is what it'd be like.
Yeah, exactly. So I've just literally taken what they've done and just modified it, and then I know
the next level.
Everybody has modified a Fiesta. Your channel, a lot of people have seen
we've done every single variant of them.
Exactly, but
this is the variant that doesn't exist.
I wouldn't personally run, probably because of just wouldn't do it. I wouldn't run a Fiesta ST as a daily anymore.
Yeah,
a fantastic car, but for me, I need a little bit of space in the boot.
Yeah.
I don't
you don't want the back seats down all the time.
Exactly.
And if it works in the business's favour, you're silly not to.
Yeah.
No, this is perfect. Well, thank you so much for taking us for a drive in it and just enjoying it. I've driven this a few times, so there's no need for me to drive it. I know full well what this is about, this vehicle. We just wanted to really get to the bottom of, from a business standpoint, and what it's actually like, and the whole idea of this being a cool way to run parcels around and easy to modify as well, which really helps.
Yeah, it just kind of ticks all the boxes, which is why the values have not dipped.
Yeah, they're still high, they're still good, they're still strong.
Yeah, if you're a young bricklayer 19, out of college, you need a bag of tools, yet you still want to go and see your mates on a Saturday night and say,
this
cool,
is actually sort of
this is the vehicle
thing, because
it does
you
it
modify
all.
and go to work.
Which is why the Fiesta van thing has always done well, right back to the days of XRV, Mark 3s, even Mark 1 and 2 Fiestas you could get as a van, and the first thing you do is you XR2 it. That was
Make
what
it
they
look
did.
the part.
That theme has carried on through for the last 30 years of Ford Fiesta, quite handsomely, through to the modern idea. I even love a Mark 8. The Mark 8 Sport van is
cool,
something else, but they're 22,000.
Yeah, that's a lot of money for a van.
Gone are the days where a brand new one of these was 15 plus the VAT. They're now crazy money. And they've dropped the diesel engine.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Oh, so are they only a
three-cylinder petrol engine now, which for me, diesel is what you want in commercials.
I would think so.
At the moment.
So this is the one to buy.
I think Mark 7.5 is perfect for everything. So it feels modern in here still.
Oh, it feels lovely in it. It's comfy. The seats are right. It drives nice. I know it drives nice. Yeah, it's a nice bit of kit, this. Well, thank you so much for taking us out.
No worries.
If you've got any comments, and leave them below. If there is any questions about business related
always chuck
stuff,
about pages. I'm happy to.
Or we'll make videos out of it. If you want to see more videos like this, let us know below, because we will talk about it. The offsets for vans and stuff is quite nice. Yeah,
I'm always happy to help people with their business inquiries, entrepreneurs, youngsters that are getting into the world of motorsport, motor trade, building, whatever. We'll always
try and give a bit of information on it.
I'm old now, old as fuck.
We've done the rounds.
I'm happy to answer any questions, and so is Jamie. Happy to do informative videos.
Informative videos about things that you might like, or things that you might not like.
Might not agree with me,
but at least the information's there.
At least we tried.
That's it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys.
See you
later.